G'day, it's Pat Mannix from Paris Financial here. Marketing in a growing small business. Of the 5 parts of a small business you need to get on top of, the most difficult for most small businesses is marketing, because marketing is a minefield. There are a myriad of things you need to cover with marketing, and here's a few of them right now. Advertising, promotional material, networking with people, social media and the 5, 6 or 7 different channels, public relations, and the list goes on and on and on. And how do you approach marketing in a growing small business? And it's different for every business, but if I can give you an accountant's take on this, marketing, the number one thing you need to ask yourself is, what are you known for? What are you known for? Because if you don't know what you're known for in your market, you're not doing your marketing properly. An example is us here at Paris Financial. We had to go through the whole process of what are we doing and what are we known for. And it's taken us years and years and years to get there in a market, tax accountants, that are everywhere, and we're all general and we're all pretty much the same. So what are you known for is the number one thing. Once you've found what you're known for, basically you found your niche. And when you've found your niche, you need to build around the niche all of those facets of marketing. And in my experience, you are going to really struggle, unless you're a marketing person yourself, you're going to really struggle not to engage a multitude of consultants to help you with marketing. Because as I said, it's the most difficult of the 5 parts of a growing small business. So you need to talk to people who are good at social media. We've spoken to a wonderful fellow, Trevor Young, in content marketing. Do you or do you not advertise? Where do you do it? Do you do it locally? Do you do it in the region, or do you do it nationally? Who's going to build your website? Who's going to update your website? As I said, the list goes on and on and on. So one of the keys to a growing small business and marketing is engage the right consultants, and you'll need a few of them. So it does cost money. But with a growing small business and marketing, you need to be spending somewhere between 2-3%, way up to about 10% of your income line on marketing. That's right, between 2-3% up to 10% of your top line sales on marketing. And that is just borne straight out by people who run a franchise out there. So franchisors will almost all charge their franchisees between 5 and 7% for an advertising or marketing budget. And that is what they charge every franchisee, and that by definition shows you that marketing is the most difficult of topics, and it needs to be niched as best you can. So franchisees who are going into business are virtually admitting, we can't cope with the marketing. It's so difficult that let's get the franchisor to do it, and it works quite well with a lot of franchises. Another important piece about marketing for a growing small business is that you will need to be tinkering with it, looking at it, changing it, improving it all the time. So of the 5 areas of the key things that make up a growing small business, you don't want to be changing your financing much. You want to be tinkering with your operations and continuously improving it. You want to be really innovating and trying to innovate all the time. Human resources, you don't want to change if you get the right people. But with marketing, if you're leading a small business and you're not tinkering and changing and prodding and probing and testing things all the time, you're not doing your job properly, and it can drive your people mad. So Robin, with us here at Paris Financial, we've driven her mad in the last 5 years, but she's been a trooper, just adjusting and changing and moving with us to try to get our marketing and what are we known for as best we can. So we're a good example. We lead with content marketing, Paris Financial, small business tax. What can we get out there that's going to be useful to the people out there, including our clients and the general public, about small business taxation and what's involved? Once we led with that, it led to YouTube videos such as this, leading on to blogs, writing articles, leading on to getting them across our social channels, leading on to sales and interviews with clients and potential clients, and the list goes on. So for us at Paris Financial, we chose what we wanted to be known for, and a lot of the marketing came out from there, but you're talking about 7, 8, 9 different things to be able to deliver that marketing, and that is what you need to do for yourself. What do you want to be known for? Find out what it is, and from there spread out, niche it, and then engage consultants to help you to build it, and then you tinker, and tinker. And that is the key to marketing a growing small business. You'll need someone on the inside to help you move it along, and then start to engage someone from the outside. And Robin and I have worked here at Paris Financial on the growing part of marketing, and then Emma's come in a little while ago, and Emma has done an enormous job to get our content marketing on all our channels and all our marketing strategies out there. So to summarise, a growing small business, your marketing is the most difficult thing. It draws the most resources out from what you're doing in operations. You need to change and tinker with it all the time, and you will need to engage outside consultants in a myriad of areas to get it right. But that is the marketing of a growing small business.